So class 9, today we am going to explain you regarding the hollow cylinder, and this is a very important explanation videos. Please try to understand the video in a very proper way so that it is not going to be difficult for you to do any sum related with the hollow cylinder. Now, in case of cylinder, cylinder, that means the solid cylinder. But hollow cylinder look like what? As if there is inside one cylinder, I have put one more cylinder. Yes or no? That is the only difference. It's look like exactly. Remember that whenever there is a hollow cylinder, remember that one cylinder has been put on the top of another. See, so that means this is my inner one and this is my outer one. Now when I look at this cylinder, which is a hollow cylinder, I can see that as you can see, I have marked with there is small r and there is a big R. Why? Because as you can see on both the end, all right, on both the end, or which is also known as the base area, there are two circles. If the inner circle I talk about, and if I wanted to find out the area of this, I know since this is the circle, then I have to use the formula pi r square, and this r means the radius, the small r means the radius of the inner circle, whereas the capital R is the radius of the outer circle. That much is enough. Why 2r? Because there are two circles, and to denote them, one is the circle inside, so the inside circle radius will be small r and the outside circle radius will be a capital R. Clear? Now the first important formula related with the hollow cylinder is that area of each end, or which is also sometimes called as base surface area. That means I have to find out the area of this, area of each end are this, yes or no? So if I found out this will come automatically. Clear? Now, if I wanted to find out the area means the inner capacity. All right, any figure, remember area means the inner capacity, whereas circumference or the perimeter means the outer covering. Now they are asking about area of each end. Now, if I wanted to find out the area of this each end from the outer circle, if I cut or take out the small circle which is inside circle, then the area will come out. So if I wanted to find out the area of this each end, or which is the base surface area, I will take the outer circle first. So the area of outer circle will be what? Pi r square, and r which one? Obviously outer circle, that means the outer radius, pi r square. From this outer circle I will subtract the inner circle area. So inner circle area will be the same. Area of the circle formula will be the same, pi r. So which r? Now this is inner, so it will be small r square. Now from this I can see that pi is common, so I will take pi as a common. What is being left with me? Outer radius square, capital R stand for the outer radius square, minus the inner radius square. Clear? So this is the formula that we use to find out the area of each end, or which is also known as the base surface area of the hollow cylinder. Very simple. Only two things you have to remember here is these two. Area, the formula that we use to find out the area of the circle, and the formula that we use to find out the circumference of the circle. Because in the cylinder, both the end, you can just take an example of this LPG cylinder which is there at your home. Look at the upper and the lower portion, they will look exactly like circle. Clear? Now if I wanted to find out the curve or the lateral surface area of the cylinder, curve means the outer covering. So there are two circles, that means I have to find out the outer covering of the outer circle, outer cylinder, as well as the inner cylinder. And whenever we find the curve or the lateral surface area, we never include the top and the bottom. That means only the side, not the top, neither the bottom, only the side. And side means what? Side means the circumference. So I will take the circumference of the external surface area. External means this outer cylinder, and internal means this one. So external surface area will give me 2 pi r. R will be which one? We are talking about external, so the capital R, and there is so many cylinder has made up this cylinder, therefore there will be height plus the internal surface area. Now we are going back to the inner cylinder. Yes or no? Inner cylinder will be 2 pi r will be which one? Small r, and there will be height also. Now from this I can take out the common things. What is being common? 2 is common, so I will take 2 common. Pi is also common, so I can take pi also common. Even h is common, so I can take out h. What is left? Only outer radius plus the inner radius. So this is the formula that we use to find out the curved surface area of the hollow cylinder. Clear? Don't learn, try to understand. All right. Now, total surface area, very important and very difficult also. Total surface area means everything. External surface area, internal surface area, plus the area of the top and the bottom. Clear? So first take the external surface area, external surface area or curved surface area. So it will be 2 pi r, means capital R since external height, plus the inner surface area. So inner surface will be 2 pi small r h. Clear? Plus the area of both the circle which is at the top and the bottom. So 2 means I have to multiply with 2. All right. And then which we have already calculated area of each end on the top. Yes or no? So it will be 2 pi. See, don't get confused. 2 pi r square minus r square. Now you must be confused, sir. From where did you get this? This we have calculated at the beginning only. All right, this we have calculated at the beginning. How can we find out the area of each end? Now this is the area of each end, 1. But while finding out the total surface area, we have to find out both. There are 2 circles, one at the top and one at the bottom. That's why I multiplied with 2. Clear? Now from here, take out the common things. Nothing but take out the common things. From these 2, what is common? 2 is common, pi is common. Clear? Then h is common. Then what is left? Left with capital R, that is outer radius, plus small r, that is inner radius. Clear? Then from here 2 pi, it will remain as it is. Now look at inside the formula. R square minus r square, that means it has taken the form, I will just give it has taken the form of a square minus b square, and the formula for this one is what? A plus b into a minus b. That means the same thing I have to use here, which is r, capital R square will be treated as a and small r will be treated as b. All right, so a square minus b square will be treated as a plus b into a minus b. Now nothing left. Just take out the common thing. What is being common? 2 is common, pi is common. All right. And see here, 2 pi here. Out of all this, 2 pi and 2 pi is common. Then even, I have taken 2 pi common. What? This is also common. R plus R. So I can take this one also, R plus R. Clear? What is left with me? 1h is there. So this is also done. Then there are plus. There is no sign means plus. Then R minus R. This is a difficult formula. I'm telling you, this is a very difficult formula. But if you know the figure and if you know what are there, you can easily find out this formula. See, if you just think also logically, will it be possible for you to learn this? And how long you can keep in your mind the formula? So if you know the things, how to calculate, then you can easily find. And those who will try to learn also, you can learn if you have the memory. But this is the formula that we use to find out the total surface area of the hollow cylinder. Again, class 9, I'm telling you, watch this explanation video as many times as you want and get your clear confusion regarding the formulas.